sharp, the hunger grows. Barefoot steps on frozen snow. Bow in hand, steady breath. One wrong move could mean my death. I have no choice, I have no fear. Survival whispers in my ear. If I don't kill, then we won't eat. The price of failure is defeat. So I hunt, I fight, I breathe, I kill. A silent shadow in the chill. No gods to pray to, no fate to weave. Just my hands, my will, my need. Golden eyes, too wise, too deep. Watching me, they do not weep. Is it beast or fey or prey? Do I risk the price I'll pay? An arrow flies, a heartbeat stops. Fate is sealed, the cold still's not. Did I just bring forth my doom? Or did I save my home from ruin? So I hunt, I fight, I breathe, I kill. A silent shadow in the chill. No gods to pray to, no fate to weave. Just my hands, my will, my need. Are thin, the nights are long. Frost creeps in, the fire's gone. Ashes whisper of what we've lost. A heavy price, a bitter cost. Their hands stay clean, their dress is fine, while mine are rough with toil and time. One paints her dreams in shades of gold, the other waits for love untold. They don't see the weight I bear, the empty plates, the hollow air. I walk alone through snow so deep. Dream safe while they sleep. Frozen walls and whispered sighs, shattered dreams in winter's eyes. No gods to answer, no fate to plead. Only hunger, only I bleed for them, I starve, I freeze, and still they turn their backs on me. Would they care if I was gone? If I left with the breaking dawn? Or would they wake and never know how far I went, how deep the snow? Frozen walls and whispered sighs, shattered dreams in winter's eyes. No gods to answer, no fate to plead, only hunger, only need. Silver in my hands, it's ours to spend. No more hunger, no need to pretend. The stalls shine bright in the winter's chill. For once, I take what I will. Fresh baked bread and spiced warm wine, bolts of cloth with gold that shines. I run my hands along the lace. For once we walk at our own pace. Silver in my hands, food on the table, no debts to pay, no lies, no fables. Winter winds may bite and sting, but today we feel like queens. We take thick wool for colder days, a ribbon blue, Elaine's delight on display. Hard cheese wrapped and set aside, enough to last, enough to survive. A pair of gloves, the softest pair. Elaine picks flowers for her hair. And in my pocket, hidden tight, a trinket small, but it feels right. But where is she? Off with him, slipping quiet in the cold wind. Let her run, let her hide. Today the market feels alive. Silver in my hands, food on the table, no debts to pay, no lies, no fables. Winter winds may bite and sting, but today we feel like queens. For once we take what we need, a full purse spent, but our hearts feel free.
My shadow looms outside this door. A cold breeze cuts and she hears my roar. The world goes still, the air grows thick. The beast approaches, calm but quick. Killer, murderer, I know your crime. Blood for blood, now comes your time. You took a life, the lie is clear. Now face the price you owe right here. My voice is fire, my words cut deep. She holds my breath, she dares not speak. But in my rage, in these wild eyes, there's something else trying to hide. Do you tremble? Do you fear? Do you hear the law ring clear? A debt's unpaid, a fate in stone. No mercy here, you stand alone. A beast that hurts night. Her hands are shaking, her breath runs fast. No way out, no path, no past. My form is towering, my shadow wide, but she won't kneel, she won't abide. The law demands, but still I pause, a monster bound by mortal laws, a price to take, a choice to weigh. Will I be judged? Will you obey? If she is doomed, why do I wait? Why hesitate to deal her fate? I stand before her, yet I see a beast in chains. Are you more than she? You call me beast, you see my fangs, but fate has bound my soul in chains. I should strike, I should take, but killing you would be my mistake.
Snow-covered fields, a world unknown. With every step I walk alone, through icy air, through winter's grip. No turning back, I made the slip. The wall stands tall, a shadow wide, a line between, a great divide. A breath, a step, a world undone, a beast behind, a life now gone. Through the wall, through the fear, into lands unknown, away from here. The air is thick, the world is strange. My fate is bound, my path is changed. The scent of pine, the earth so green, no frost remains, no winter seen. The trees stretch high, the sky is wide, a golden hush, a sun-kissed tide. His claws, his fangs, his gilded stare, a beast who brought me far from there. Yet in the wind, the songbirds cry, not all is dark beneath this sky. Through the wall, through the fear, into lands unknown, away from here. A fate uncertain, a road untold, yet here I stand in green and gold. A breath, a step, the journey's end, or just the start and end.
In this court of endless bloom, where springtime weaves and shadows loom, we wear our masks to guard our hearts from battles fought and bitter parts.
The masks we wear are not for the ball, but for protection. We've all become a part of this, a secret song. The masks we wear, a shield, a cage. Are we not bound to this cruel stage? We wear our masks so fine, so grand, each one hiding a different hand. In this court of truth we speak, a mystery that's ours to keep. The spring court calls, we must endure. In masks we hide, the pain is pure. The truth will come, but still we stand, with secrets deep in this fair land.
The night was quiet, the snow fell still. One breath, one arrow, one shattered will. A life was lost, a debt was made, and now she walks where shadows fade. So small, so young, she doesn't see the weight of fate that rests on me. She fears the walls, she fears the night, but does she know the cost of life? Bound by blood, bound by chains, a debt that lingers, a price remains. She walks these halls, she breathes my air, a stranger lost, yet unaware. The firelight glows, but I feel the cold. Echoes of laughter from voices old. They stood beside me, they fought, they fell. Their ghosts still whisper where shadows dwell. She flinches back, she stands alone, afraid adrift so far from home. I should not care, I should not see, but something stirs inside of me. By blood, bound by chains, a debt that lingers, a price remains. She walks these halls, she breathes my air, a stranger lost, yet unaware.
From the life that I bled to keep, dragged through the dark, through the tangled deep. Now I stand in halls of gold, a cage dressed up in lies
into mud. A house of power, cold and cruel, where love was nothing, just a tool. A brother's blade, a father's hand, nowhere left to take a stand. Hunted down, left to bleed, no name, no crown, just scars to keep. But not all debts end in chains, not all roads lead to pain. In the shadow of this throne, I found a place to call my own. Oh, he took me in, he called me friend, when no one else would dare extend a hand to one who lost his way, a fox without a home to stay. Through broken nights, through bitter cold, he gave me shelter, called me bold. A hunted heart, an exiled son, at last I found where I belonged. But not all debts end in chains, not all roads lead to pain. In the shadow of this throne, I found a place to call my own. Oh, and now she stands where once I stood, trapped in fate, misunderstood. A caged bird longing to be free. Will she fight or will she see? A gilded cage can turn to home. A world once feared can be your own. No fate is set, no path is known, but she won't have to walk alone. Not all debts end in chains, not all wounds bleed the same. This land took in a broken end, and maybe she could understand. A hunted soul, a weary past, yet here I stand and here I last. So let her see, so let her stay, and maybe she'll find home someday.
The wind is sharp, the air is thin, the frozen ground, the path within. The fox maxed Fey rides ahead, but I will find the truth unsaid. The stories whispered, hushed and low, of creatures lurking where I go. I ask but answers slip away, like footprints lost in frozen clay. The trees don't move, the birds don't cry. The air is still, but something spies a weight that presses cold as stone, a voice that speaks yet stays unknown. Something stirs, something spies, a shadow moves where sunlight dies. Don't breathe, don't speak, or it will hunt, it will seek. I grip the reins, my breath is tight, a hand unseen, a hungry sight. A whisper curls around my skin, a voice that calls me deep within. No sword, no flame, no iron chain can break the curse, can end the pain. It watches waiting deep and low, a nameless horror, eyes Shadows of leather, gold and dust, secrets hidden, words of trust. If only I could break the chain, unravel the truth inside my brain. Twist, they dance, they blur, mocking whispers of fate unsure. Each line a wall I cannot climb, a fortress built of ink and time. What do they say? What do they mean? Are they spells? Are they schemes? I trace the lines, I mouth the sounds, but knowledge never comes around. Tell me the answers, tell me the answers, tell me the lies, show me the warnings, the cursed ties. I would carve them in my skin, if only truth would let me in. Lines bound in words, in fate entwined. I was never taught, I was never free, but I will not let that silence me. One by one, I'll learn their names, turn my weakness into flames. No cage of ink will hold me back. No hidden truth will fade to black. Tell me the answers, tell me the lies, show me the warnings, the cursed ties. I will carve them in my skin. One day the truth will let me in. I will learn, I will see. One day these words will answer me. Oh, clever little thing, bound by your snare, price for my speaking. Ask your questions, untrialed, but truth is sharp, truth is wild. Did you think you'd leave, run home so free? Oh, foolish girl, no mercy for thee. The law is old, the cost is steep. Leave him now and graves run deep.
Your kin are safe, a gift, a lie. But should you flee, they too will die. A promise binds, a debt unpaid. Life for life, the law is made. Stay with the High Lord, do not stray. The blight spreads, the price to pay. Takes its claim. Stay, and light may speak your name. Across the sea, where no mortals dwell, a throne of bone, a kingdom fell. A king who waits, his patience thin. His war was lost, he'll rise again. His generals hid, for years they schemed. One betrayed, fate, or death shall carve your fate. Your fate. Scream, little mortal, call your fate. The hunter comes, he won't be late. Gold and green, fire and might. A warrior's hand will end the night. And light may speak your name. The sun breaks sharp as a knife, a scream that cuts into my life. I wake to pain, to blood, to fear, a tortured soul, a cry. His wings torn like broken dreams, a phase life slipping at the seams. The summer court's blood on my hands, a life shattered, no place to stand. She took my wings, she took my wings. I hold him down, his breath is short. Tamlin fights against the hurt, but nothing heals, nothing's right. This is not a battle we can fight. Please, don't go. Please stay and fight. Blood on my hands, his pulse fades fast, a soul slipping away. Too soon, too fast. I feel the weight of something lost, a price paid for what we've caused. I wish I could undo the hate, the bitterness that sealed his fate. Forgiveness feels so far away when memories of pain still stay. I never meant this, not like this. I killed him. I hold the weight of what's been done, a death I never should have won. I thought hate was all I had to give, but it's not the way we're meant to live. I regret the hate that filled my chest, the anger that denied my rest. I wish I'd seen with open eyes, but now it's too late to unspoken, yet it's all too real. I see you standing unsure of the throne, but here in this moment you are reborn. With every movement you start to trust. In the stillness of night I feel a rush. Your heart beats faster, I sense your need to be free, to let go, to truly breathe. Stars above in the velvet night, the moonlight dances, the world so bright. Come fire, let the water soothe your soul. Release your fears, let them take their toll. In the stars we find our place. In the moonlit pool, your heart I trace. No more chains, no more pain.
Dust in the air, light through the glass, a room untouched, a whisper of the past. My fingers shake, my heart beats slow. Why does this place feel like home? Wooden easel standing tall, colors waiting, calling raw. Paints untouched, brushes clean. A gift of silence, a space to dream. Can I still create? Do my hands still know? Or did the hunger take its toll? Do these colors belong to me? Or did I lose them to the cold? Gold for the sun, blue for the sky, red for the rage that never died, green for the fields I ran across, white for the love I thought I'd lost. A single line, a breath, a start. Memories woven into art. A world in color, free, untamed. A life not broken, only changed. He saw what I had lost and gave it back. No price, no cost. No words, no chains, no silent plea. Just space to be, to create, to breathe. Gold for the sun, blue for the sky, red for the rage that never died, green for the fields I ran on across, white for the love I thought I'd lost.
a father cruel, a name to fear, a path that only led to death. Two brothers carved from sharpened stone, they spoke with fists, they ruled with fire, and at their feet the broken knelt, their pain a throne, their screams a choir. Blood was the currency, war was the game. They taught me to kill, to honor my name. But power is hollow and crowns are cold. The price of a kingdom is paid in souls. But she loved him, God, she swore she did. Despite the horrors, the blood he spilled, she'd never speak against his hand, no matter how her heart was killed. I watched, I learned, I took their path. A blade, a beast, my hands ran red. Yet still I felt the weight of chains. Their ghosts still whisper in my head. Blood was the currency, war was the game. They taught me to kill, to honor my name. But power is hollow and crowns are cold. The price of a kingdom is paid in souls. And when the war came, the debts were paid. Another high lord took their lives away. Steel met flesh, the world ran red. And when the sun rose, my line was dead. No father's shadow, no brother's chains. Yet still their weight remains the same. The courtiers fled, they called me weak. A lord untrained, a wolf in grief. But not all bonds are forged in war. Not all hands are stained in pain. For if we're lucky, if fate is kind, we find the one who knows our name. Not just a promise, not just a vow, not bound in law, but soul and bone. A maid is fire, a maid is fate, a love so deep, the world is gone. A maid is fire, a maid is fate, a love so deep, the world is A maid is fire, a maid is fate, a love so deep, the world is gone.
I crawl from the dark where nightmares creep, where the bones of the lost still whisper and weep. A shadow in the garden, a whisper on the air. You smell of fear, Lord of Spring, beware. Though you have a heart of stone, it cannot shield you, you stand alone. The blight is creeping, the game is set, and every promise drips with threat. The walls are cracking, the seals grow weak. Your power fades while we grow sleek. And soon night is creeping, the game is set. And every promise drips with threat. She watches, she waits, her chains undone. A storm is rising with the sun. You bow or break, there is no choice. You'll hear her call in every voice. Though you have a heart of stone, it will shatter when she takes her throne. Kneel high, Lord, your time is through. Your court will burn, your sky turns blue.
Has risen, bright and true. Its golden rays light up the dew. In fields we dance, our hearts so free, with fire and light for all to see. Fire, fire in the sky. The earth awakens, green and bright. From winter's grip to spring's delight. The flowers bloom, the birds take wing, and in the breeze our voices sing. Fire, fire in the sky. The flames of Calanmai burn high. We gather round with joy and cheer. The time has come, the dawn is here. The seasons change, the wheel turns on. We welcome spring with the rising sun. May the flame of Calanmai burn bright and lead us all through endless light. Fire, fire in the sky. The flames of Calanmai burn high. We dance, we sing, we laugh, we
gives way, their heads bowed low. They whisper words I cannot hear. His gaze is fire, his breath is smoke. The air is thick with lust and fear. Stay away, the warning said, but still I came, I watched, I stayed. A thrill of fear, a hollow ache, a world that pulls a choice to make. Too late, too far, I walked alone through tangled paths and routes unknown. And in the dark, with hungry eyes, three shadows grinned and bared their fangs. Their voices silk, their fingers claws. They circled close, they breathed my name. A human girl, alone, afraid. No lord to claim, no mask to save. A voice like midnight, rich and deep, cut through the dark, so calm, so sure. A step, a smirk, a violet gaze, a nightmare dressed in fine allure.
is sown, a sacrifice, a sacred rite to bring back dawn from endless night. Through the dark, through heat and fire, I find the one my soul desires. Not chosen, not called, yet still you stand. A star, a spark within my hands. Run, run, the hunter comes. Through root and shadow, blood will drum. The air is fire, the earth is mine, but I take, I claim, you are divine.
I was lost in winter's hold, heart made of ashes, a soul left cold. But here in your world, the light unfurls and whispers a name I've never known. I have walked through endless years, crowned in silence, bound in fears. Yet here you stand with fire bright and bring the colors back to life. Between dawn and dusk we find our way, in golden light and silver haze. A fragile hope, a fleeting chance to touch the stars, to learn to dance, to dance. You gave me colors, you gave me space, a place to breathe, a chance to chase the dreams I buried long ago. Now in the night they start to glow. I have no words, no perfect line, yet in your presence they align. If fate is cruel, if time runs thin, would you still trust what lies within? Between dawn and dusk we find our way, in golden light and silver haze. A fragile hope, a fleeting chance to touch the stars, to learn to dance. I never dreamed, I never
in silver haze, a fragile hope, a fleeting chance to touch the stars, to learn to dance.
I swore to keep you safe, to hold you near. But danger waits too close, too clear. If you stay, they'll come for you. And there's nothing I can do. You say you're covered in thorns, too wild, too sharp to be adorned. But I would bleed, I would break, if it meant keeping you safe. This isn't forever, it's not again. Behind the wall, they'll never know the name you gave, a shadow, a ghost. I would tear this world apart for just one chance to keep your heart. But if I fight, if I defy, you'll be the one who has to die. You say you're covered in thorns, too wild, too sharp to be adorned. Oh, oh, oh. But I would bleed, I would break, if it meant keeping you safe.
The road winds back, the world feels strange. Golden silk, a life exchanged. Tamlin's voice still lingers near. It won't be forever, have no fear. But fear is all I feel inside, a hollow ache I cannot hide. I left behind the breath of spring, now trapped inside this hollow ring. A house of stone, a golden throne, a world rebuilt, yet not my own. They smile, they dance, they toast my name, but in my heart it's not the same. The air is warm, the halls shine bright, but where's the fire that felt so right? Silk-lined halls, chandeliers aglow, music drifting soft and slow, gilded mirrors, perfumed air, servants moving everywhere. Elaine twirls in dresses fine, with jeweled combs and ribbons lined. The gardens bloom, the fountains gleam, a painted knife, hollow dream. Father speaks in measured tone, a businessman now fully grown. Ships return, the ledgers fill, and gold pours in against his will. Nesta watches quiet still, her gaze is sharp, it makes me ill. She sees too much, she speaks too low, her silence weighs, yet I don't know. Tell me of unreplaced fate, Elaine asks, so delicate. I weave the light searched the halls, I watched, I learned. The threads of truth began to burn. No fate tricks clouded my sight. No magic dulled the wrong from right. They spoke of fortune, fate and chance, but where was choice? Where was her stance? She stood among them, yet I knew her heart was torn, her soul askew. You must go back, you must see. Not all is safe, not all is free. A shadow lingers thick as night. The air is wrong, the scent is tight. I feel it creeping, hear its breath. A silent warning, a whispered death. Don't stand here wrapped in gold and lies. Go to him before he dies. Though gold may shine, though masks may gleam, not all is truth, not all is seen. The whispers bend, the vision sways, but I am still, I see through haze. I see through haze. Back she came through mist and shade, the mortal girl, so small, so brave. I did not think I'd see her face, not in this cursed, forsaken place. The High Lord lives, and the fox too, but taken far from sky so blue. Beneath the mountain they now lie, where sunlight fades and hope runs dry. The land once bloomed with songs and light, with green and gold and soft twilight. But Amarantha's wrath was crowned, and spring was shackled, bound and drowned. She smiled and carved her rules in flame, and twisted love into a game. She cursed him deep, she cursed him well, and built a cage from fairy hell. 50 years to break the chain, or spring would wither in her reign. A mortal girl must cross the wall and love the beast, or doom a soul. She must slay a Fae with mortal hand, fall in love, then understand. Say it loud, her love confessed, before the final petal rests. She cloaked the truth in mask and charm, but each year passed with rising harm. And now the time runs thin and fast, the final trial near its last. Oh, foolish girl with hands once red, you held the key and
mountain, no stars shine through, only stone and streams in endless blue. No time, no sun, no wind, no sky, only those who kneel or die.
She walks in red, a crown of flame. She calls it justice, we call it shame.
Amarantha, cursed and cold, a queen of lies with heart of mold. She wore a mask of lover's face, but slaughtered all with cruel embrace. She took our lord, she broke their bones. She built a court of ash and thrones, and every cry beneath this stone is etched into her iron throne. She plays her games with blood and teeth. She laughs as souls fall underneath. We dance, we die, we beg, we crawl. The High Lord's bound to her black hall. Under the mountain, the truth is clear.
Amarantha rules and death lives here.
Her smile is sharp, her kiss is death. She steals the truth with every breath. She rules with games, deceit and pain.
A crown of bones, a throne insane. Under the mountain, shadows reign. We whisper prayers she won't hear again. We break, we bow, we bleed, we bend. Will no one come to see it end? Under the mountain, our hope is thin. We wear her mark upon our skin. She tore our wings, she clipped our pride. Now freedom cowers, nowhere to hide.
Under the mountain, the truth is clear.
Amarantha rules and death lives here.
I am the queen of this darkened land, the one who rules with an iron hand. You've entered my domain, little girl. Now watch as your world begins to whirl. Say your name, let it echo through your mind. You'll beg for mercy, but none you will find. I hold your fate in my grasp so tight, for under my rule you'll lose the fight. for peace. I'll grant his freedom if you dare, but choose, girl, choose, it's only fair. I saw her eyes, the hunger there, a game she played with poisoned care. And though I shook and feared to fall, I made my vow before them all. He didn't speak, he didn't move, but his golden mask could not remove the ache I felt, the pull so strong. Even silent, he is where I belong. I'll grant his freedom if you dare, but choose, girl, choose, it's only fair. Here's the riddle, what you can hear. Answer this or you should fear.
There are those who seek me a lifetime, but never we meet. And those I kiss, but who trample me beneath ungrateful feet. At times I seem to favor the clever and the fair, but I bless all those who are brave enough to dare. By large, my ministrations are soft-handed and sweet, but scorned I become a difficult beast to defeat. For though each of my strikes lands a powerful blow, when I kill, I do it slow.
And now, my friend, let the fun begin. Let's have fun with our new friend.
Hit her where you can.
I saw the blood, I saw the blows, the way she smiled, how far she goes. I saw them break your fragile form and wished I'd stood against the storm. Forgive me, fire gods, I tried, but fear can choke a heart with pride. So now I kneel with shaking hands to heal what pain still understands. The bruises stay, my work must hide, but let me soothe what aches inside. There was a man they feared once, Jurian the warrior, the storm of flame. He bled for honor, for mortal kind, till Amarantha called his name. She lured him in with silken words, then tore his pride apart. And when he fell, she didn't kill, she carved her mark into his heart. She didn't want just vengeance, she wanted him to last, to feel his sanity unravel, to know she'd won at last. She keeps what's left, a single eye set in a cursed gold ring, a relic of her cruelty, a reminder of what loss can bring. Now he watches through the ring she wears, silent, trapped, alone. No breath, no voice, no grave to rest, just bone beneath her throne. A soul encased in memory, a fate worse than death to know. And if she gets her way again, that fate could be your own. She smiled when you were dragged through dirt and didn't blink at your cries. I stood and watched, what could I do? One wrong word and someone dies. But I swear to you, on all I have, I'll do what I still can. Even if it's just this moment, even if I'm only a broken man. She makes us kneel, she breaks our laws and paints it all as just. But what she loves is suffering, power, fear, and dust. She dances through the throne room like a queen of blood and glass, and none of us can stop her till this cursed her trial has passed. Still he watches from her hand each night, the rebel now her prize. And you lie here because you dared to see truth with mortal eyes. Hold on, girl of thorns and flame, though every breath feels wrong. You're not alone, not while I'm here, and not while you are strong. I can't free you, not yet, but I can help you breathe. And if your fire burns just long enough, you may yet make her grieve. Rest now, heal, don't speak, just stay. Let the bruises hide what's true.
The moon is high, the air's so still. They drag me from my cell against my will. The stone walls echo cold and tight. The ground beneath me feels too right. I hear the murmurs, the whispers grow. The high lords watch with faces aglow. In the dark arena they gather near. The stones are black, the air unclear. High above the stars are dim, and my heart races on a whim. Tamlin's there, his gaze like stone. No warmth from him, I fight alone. Rhysand stands with his quiet grin. The night's lord, like darkness within. I'll face the beast, I'll stand my ground. Through fire and fear, I will not back down. They think me weak, but I stand tall, my hands stained red. The beast is down, and now it's dead. The crowd erupts, but I stand still. I've won this trial with all my will, but there's a bet that lingers on. From Rhysand's lips, a whispered song. The night is mine, the battle won, but I know it's not the only one. The arena darkens, the echoes say, another trial awaits another day. But tonight I stand victorious and free, one step closer to what's to be. But beneath my skin, the pain begins. The wound I earned now festers within. A fever rises, my body burns. The arena's curse, the scar it churns. A victory won, but the price is steep. The battle's done, but I can't sleep. The stone is cold, my breath is thin. The dark wraps tight beneath my skin. Each pulse a flame, each breath a fight. No dawn will come, just endless night. They left me here to rot alone. My flesh decays to blood and bone. No footsteps fall, no helping hand, just fever chills and poison sand. The wound still bleeds, the shadows creep. I know the truth, I will not sleep. The pain has teeth, it digs so deep, and now I dream. I fall, I weep. Then like a ghost, he's standing there, night at his back. That silver stare, a grin that cuts, a voice like smoke. My fire, you didn't choke. You made me rich, he says with pride. The only one who bet you'd survive. His gaze is calm, his tone amused, but I can't breathe, my strength is bruised. I'll save you now, I'll end your pain, but what I give I take again. 2 weeks each month you'll come with me to where the stars kiss endless sea. I say no with shaking breath, but he just laughs, flirts with my death, then takes my bone and twists it tight and floods my world with searing light. One week I gasped, not two, no more. He waits amused just near the door. Done, he says with wicked grace, and seals the deal upon my face. We shake, I break, I fall to stone, and dream of ink, of night alone. I wake in silence, whole again. No fever left, no trace of pain, but marked in black from palm to wrist. A swirling eye, I can't resist. A bargain struck, a fate now tied to the Night Lord's court, the night, the sky. He calls it custom, I call it fate. And now I wait, and wait, and wait. What have I done? What have I lost? What is the gain and what the cost? This ink runs deep beyond my skin, and something dark has pulled me in, but marked in black from palm to wrist. A swirling eye, I can't resist.
They watched you fall, they watched you bleed, but I saw a different need. They cheered and gasped, their fun complete, but I walked down on silent feet. A deal of thread, a lifeline tossed, 1 week a month, at what cost? She reached, she broke, she dared to plead, and now she wears the mark of me. I found her lying, fevered, weak. No one came, no one dared to speak, but I remembered every move, every scream inside that tomb. She made me gold, she made me win, while they were hoping she'd cave in. So I appeared, a whispered grin, and offered her the way to begin. The bargain is sealed, the ink runs deep, etched in flesh, the vow we keep. A single hand now bound to mine. She walks the line, she walks the line. The others scoff, they do not see how power rests so easily in me. I claim the time they left behind, and made the vow both cruel and kind. Now watch her walk beside my throne, painted skin so none dare own. Their fingers itch, their gazes stray, but pain and presence keep them at bay. A swirl of blue, a slash of red, symbols drawn where none have tread. Each mark a warning, each a line. This one, dear friends, this one is mine. She stands in silk and painted grace, a living canvas draped in lace. The others leer, but none can touch. My little gesture says so much. A High Lord's court, a fractured game, a girl immortal earning fame, and I a shadow cloaked in charm, who's gently wrapped her in his arm. They think I jest, they think I play, but I am night, I own the day. And through the mask, I calmly wait, while pieces shift and stir her fate. The bargain is sealed, the eye won't sleep. It watches close, it watches deep. She gave her word, I gave her life, and now we dance along the knife. The bargain is sealed, the eye won't sleep. It watches close, it watches deep.
I said yes, though I knew the rule. No deals, no drinks, no Fae-born fool. But now, a mark on my arm, wine in my veins. I've broken both, and nothing remains. The world is silk, the air is flame. The stars all call me by my name. I laugh, I spin, I barely see, but all of them are watching me. His fingers paint across my skin. Ink and touch, so none get in. Each swirl a cage, a velvet chain, and still I dance and feel no shame. A stranger now inside my bones. I smile, though I am not alone. The wine is sweet, the music loud. I float above the jeering crowd. I am not me, I'm just a flame, a painted doll without a name. But somewhere deep beneath the haze, I hear my soul begin to blaze. I broke the rules, I drank the wine, I wear the mark, I crossed the line. And though my mind begins to fray, he smiles like I was made this way. We who sang in forest halls now crawl through shadow-strangled walls. Our songs are gone, our voices still, bent beneath her iron will. Change, whisper names of rain, call to stars in vain, and wait again. She broke our wings, she stole the skies, and crowned herself in borrowed lies. She twisted joy into commands, a kingdom held in shattered hands. You'll serve in chains, still recall our names, still ignite the flame that love lost through the vein. But now we watch with breath held tight. A mortal girl has stepped in light, so small, so young, a fleeting spark. Could she survive within this dark? You'll serve in chains, sing her in refrain. steel nor born of flame, but still we whisper her one name. A girl who dared to stake the dawn. Perhaps she is the chosen pawn. You serve in chains, dream beyond the pain. If she stands the king of worlds remade again. She was alone, but not unknown. We wait, we hope, hope. The walls close in, the air is thick, the air is sharp. I feel the trick. A task awaits, a test of mind, a puzzle twisted, so confined. I'm dropped into this cursed place. The pit is cold, my heart erased. Lucian is chained, a prisoner too. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. 3 levers stand before my sight, but I can't read the answers right. The clock ticks down, the gates descend. I know this test is near its end. The wall is marked, but all I see are lines and shapes that mock me. I feel the weight of time press on. The spikes will fall, I can't go wrong. I reach for the second, the one I'll try, but pain shoots through and I can't cry. What is this force? Why does it hurt? My hand recoils, it's like a curse. He's here, I know I feel him near. The Night Lord's voice soft in my ear. The pain I feel is his alone. He's guiding me, I'm not alone. I pull the third, the choice I make. The gates halt, my heart does break. I stand, I breathe, the task is done. The second trial I finally won. The silence screams, I stand still. My victory feels like a bitter pill. Lucian's chains, the walls so tight. I wish I could escape the fight. The Night Lord's words echo in my mind. Stand tall, he says, don't fall behind. But as I leave, I can't pretend. I'm shattered, broken, can't defend. I thought I'd be stronger, but I'm not. The weight of this place, the fear I've got. Alone again, back to my cell. The pain inside I can't dispel. The trial is over, but I can't stand. The cracks are deep, I can't withstand. I won, but at what cost, what price? I'm lost inside, I pay the price. I broke inside, I can't pretend. The fight is far, but it won't end.
You didn't break, you didn't scream. You stood alone inside with pain. They'd see you fall, but I see fire. A silent heart that won't expire. So hush, just breathe and close your eyes. Let night's song cut through their lies.
your pain. Let it tell you not in vain. While shadows press and trials rise, you are not alone tonight. Through shadows carved in stone, where light and touch are not my own. I see you there, bruised, torn and still, and crushed desire beneath my will. You're curled in chains that darken doors, but all I see are open doors. To take you, shield you, claim you near. To touch your skin, erase your fear. I ache to pull you to my chest, to taste the tears upon your breath. But silence guards what I must feign, while fire floods through every vein. If I could break through Amarantha's lie, I'd shatter hell to hear your cry. I'd lift you up and steal you far, beyond her reach, beyond this scar. But every glance, each tremble shown, could paint a mark on your backbone. So I must burn and I must lie, and want you hard with hollow eyes. I crave you more with every glance, each breath you take a cruel romance. You sleep, you bleed, and still you glow, and gods forgive what I won't show. I want your mouth, your skin, your flame, to howl your touch, to call your name. But all I give is quiet air, while madness claws beneath despair. Forgive the way I looked away, the chains I wear won't let me stay. But even bound, I taste your skin and feel the war I burn within. I want to touch, to pull, to feel, to break these rules, to make you real. But I must wait, I must betray, so you might live another day. A kiss for cover, lips for lies. She wears the blush, I wear disguise. A fool in love, a lord in chains, we dance beneath Amarantha's games. I caught him there with hands still warm, a silent plea, a reckless form. His shirt undone, his gaze aflame, and yet he left without a name. I kissed, I played the part, a whispered war, a sleight of heart. She opened doors to find us close, and in her eyes the threat arose. So I perform, I bow and bend, a harlot's crown I must defend. She calls me knight, she claims my skin, but never sees the storm within. Each word I speak, each hand I place, is drawn with purpose, carved with grace. If Tamlin burns, if rage ignites, he'll shatter her in blinding light. I touched your waist, your arms no more. Each mark I place is part of war. So he might grow, so he might snap, and break the chains in one bold crack. I play the whore, I play the friend, to save the ones I must defend. My court, my kin, all held in thread. She'd kill them all, then paint them red. She chose me not for lust or grace, but vengeance carved across my face. Her friends were his, their blood was mine, and so she draws me every time. You ask me why I made that deal, when you would have said yes to heal. I smile, I nod, you speak the truth, but still I branded you in youth. The ink remains, the bargain lives, and every night the mask forgives. But under lies and silk and yes, I keep you safe within my chest. Let them believe it's all for show, that night is cruel and hearts don't grow. But I would kneel through every pain to keep you breathing in this game. A kiss, a threat, a whispered chore, but no, I've always wanted more.
They bring them in, three shadows bowed, with sacks for faces silent cowed. Ash daggers gleam on silken thread, and I must choose who ends up dead. No riddles now, no tricks, no keys, just blood, just hands, just crumbling knees. She watches me, her twisted game, a girl with knives and not a name. The first one pleads, his eyes so wide, a trembling boy with Fey-born pride. Someone sobs deep in the crowd, and I must make it stop aloud. I steal my grip, I strike, he falls. The room erupts in silent calls. I killed him, gods, I killed him true, and still she smiles with nothing to. The second one begins to pray, a Fey-born woman made of clay, and grace and death and woven time. I whisper sorry, cross the line. The blade is swift, her breath is gone. love you, my spring lord. Let them see the human girl who set you free. The blade goes in, but you remain. I shatter chains with love and pain. 3 fall, but only 2 will stay. The girl survives, I won today. But in the crowd, she starts to scream, and I begin to lose the dream. Oh, sweet girl, you thought it done, that with 3 stabs the war was won. You danced my dance, you played along, but now it's time to right your wrong. The words you said, did you not hear? Tags alone, my dear, were clear. Not riddles solved, not answers clean. So don't pretend you're some new queen. You begged, you fought, you made your vow, but you are mine and I claim you now. You bled for them, how sweet, how brave, but still I'll carve one heartbeat shared, one thread, one line, the bond between our souls divine. He fights, he tries, a flash, a blade, but Amarantha is not afraid. She turns, she smiles, and breaks in two, and all I feel is what he knew. Tamlin begs, I hear his cry, yet none can stop the how and why. Her power wraps around my chest, and still I scream, I beg, I rest. And then it hits, a single spark, a riddle's thread within the dark. Not strength, not fire, not blade above. The answer whispered, it is love. The thing we bleed, the thing we break, the thing that not even gods can fake. It wasn't might, it wasn't fate, but love that came, though far too late. Love, I say, and then I fall. The silence takes me, ends it all.
She thought us leashed, her spell complete. Chained gods beneath her stolen seat. But power sleeps, it never dies. And now the fire reclaims the skies. Her voice still echoes in my bones. She laughed while breaking all our thrones. But now my blood begins to roar. The lock undone, I am no more. I feel it surge, the earth aflame, the beast within, unleashed, untamed. No glamour now, no game, no mask, just vengeance swift, my final task. She turns but slow to run. The High Lord's rise, she faces one. I grip the blade, I know the way. One strike to end her darkest day. Steel through skull, her scream is torn. Throat ripped out, the curse is worn. No more chains and no more cries. The queen of lies, she finally dies. Let the mountain crack and fall. Let silence echo through her hall. For freedom's fire has been fed, and Amarantha lies cold and dead. But victory tastes of ash and bone. I kneel beside her, not alone. She gave it all, her light, her breath, and love was all that answered death. I hold her close, I speak her name. A world restored, yet not the same. And as I break beneath this sky, I wonder still why she had to die.
Whispers of stars of lives reborn. We come, we gather, we are sworn to give what only few have known. A spark of power, a life reground.
From fire and leaf, I give to my flame a golden ember in her name. Let autumn's blaze restore her light. pour my wave to cleanse the soil, to part the grave. Let warmth return to heart and breath. Let summer chase away her death. From frost and storm, I break the still with crystal breath, with iron will. Let winters calm her soul embrace, and carve new life from death's cold face. From morning's hush and rose-lit sky, a petal's strength, a lullaby. Let dawn arise within her chest. Let every end become a rest. From sun and blaze, I cast my ray where darkness sought to strip away. Let day break through her deepest night. Let justice burn and set things right. For what she gave, we answer true. A gift the old would grant to few. Let shadows touch be not her bane, but ink and stars within her veins. This debt is paid, now we are even. May night watch over what was given. I love you still, I always will. Come back to me, this heart be still. One hand, one spark, let love command. Return to me, return fire, stand. By flame and frost, by sun and star, by court and crown, both near and far, we raise her high, we call her name. Let fire rise, reborn in flame. Let fire rise where she has bled. The girl who died now lives instead.
Breathless dark, then sudden light. I float between the wrong and right. No heartbeat yet, I feel it there. A tethered pool of glowing air. I was broken, now I burn. From ash to flame, from death returned. A girl no more, I wear the sky. Born aflame and star am I. I remember pain, a blinding end, a broken spine. The crowd, my friend. I said the word, I felt the knife, and then I drifted out of life. I was broken, now I burn. From ash to flame, from death returned. A girl no more, I wear the sky. Born aflame and star
from ash, you came back whole. A star now beating in your soul. I held your hand, I said your name, and knew the world would never be the same. The curse is gone, the night is past. We're free to breathe, we're free at last. No blood, no chains, no more pretend. You are mine, and we can start again. The spring will come, the thorns will bend, and love will bloom that never ends. I watched you fall, I watched you fight. I couldn't move, I couldn't write the wrongs that tore your soul apart. But now you walk with all my heart. The curse is gone, the night has passed. We're free to breathe, we're free at last. No blood, no chains, no more pretend. You are mine, and we can start again. The spring will come, the thorns will bend, and love will bloom that never ends. There's something in your eyes I missed, a shadow like a ghostly kiss. But you are here, you chose to stay, so I will guard you every day. The curse is gone, the night has passed. We're free to breathe, we're free at last. Our court reborn, our hearts defend. We're home, and we can start again. The spring will come, the thorns will bend, and love will bloom that never ends.